Good morning. My name is Tony Pagliocco and I'm running for National President of Omega Delta Phi. This is episode 18 of my video web series, and for those of you who are new to them, the reason why I make these videos is because I like to be able to answer questions from brothers about my campaign. I also like to talk about challenges I feel that we're going to be facing as a fraternity in the upcoming years. So tonight, I was a little stuck about a subject to talk about for tonight's video, and so I had a couple conversations, and on Facebook, my little brother actually suggested to me to talk about how the campaign currently is going and what's working and what's not, and just sort of share some thoughts about that. I thought about it. I figured it'd be a really good idea because it might help someone else in a future election, possibly get some ideas about what works and what doesn't work. And it's a good idea just to give sort of a pulse on where we're at right now as a campaign team and in the overall election. So currently, things have been going very well with the election, to be honest. We've had some small wins and we've had some big wins as a team. We've secured a number of chapter endorsements so far, which has been extremely pleasing to hear because it shows that the Q&A and communication that we're working on is proven to bring back some value, some tangible results. Skype calls with brothers haven't been as many as I've wanted them to be, but the ones that I've had have been really, really good, really detailed. I've been enjoying a lot of the one-on-one conversations with brothers because there's a lot of concerns about a lot of things right now, the way our organization is currently structured. And it seems like the biggest fear right now is how we're going to prepare for the future. And so in talking with the brothers about that and sort of explaining about how we need to be moving to more of a lean model of management and organization because we are a volunteer exec board, but we also need to be delivering a lot of products and I say products, but I mean like a lot of things to the brothers that they can actually touch, that they can actually use, that they can actually hold, and they can see the value in why we're doing it. Not only for the immediate right now, but also for the future as well. Because a lot of these things that we want to do are going to have impacts, maybe not on the current actives, but possibly benefit future actives. And we need to start having that sort of long-range vision when we're talking about that. Some of the things that haven't been working that I found out, Google Hangouts, while a good idea at the beginning, never really generated the traffic and the conversations that I wanted. I pictured that we would have 8 or 9 brothers all in a Google chat and talk about, get that conversation going back and forth between not only the brothers and myself, but also between the brothers, sort of see different viewpoints and sort of share some ideas and brainstorm and stuff. But the Google Hangouts never really took off well. This video series has been taking off very well, actually. The Google Analytics data for it has been great. So when we look, for my prior job at sheknows.com, which was part of Abal Media, we were real big on Google Analytics because we wanted to see what was being done, what was used, what was being clicked on, all the data that would let us better think about what we had to do next. And so when I look at the Google Analytics data for the Tony P 2015 website, I see that the time on site for these videos is very close to the actual length of the videos, which means that the people who are clicking on the video are actually watching it almost all the way through. And so that's extremely good news because we not only measure the unique visitors, but also the total visitors. So I can break it down to say how many different people have watched the videos versus how many people have watched it multiple times or things like that. So the videos have been really good, and I expect the other candidates to start doing these as well because, it's a good way to communicate. And in this election, we want to make sure that all of the people who are going to be voting are well informed about who they're voting for and why. And so, yeah, videos have been good. Google Hangouts were not so good. Skype has been so-so. We have a lot of big things planned right now. Some of them I can't talk about yet because they're still being planned, and some of them are going to be a surprise because like I've said before, I'm blessed to have such a strong campaign team. And if you get the chance, go on the website, click on the campaign team link, and actually, see who the team is, get involved, and ask questions to them if you don't want to ask me, or come to me directly. Or if you want to join the team, you're more than welcome to, because we're already planning our end of campaign party at Nationals. Win or lose, we're still having a party, because everyone's worked really hard on this campaign so far, and we owe it to ourselves. So overall, I'd like to personally thank the chapter presidents that I've spoken with. I'd like to thank the active brothers and the alumni that I've spoken with. I feel that right now as a team we have an incredible amount of momentum. We're going to keep pushing forward. We're not going to slow down. With 116 days left till the election, there's still a lot of room, a lot of time for a lot of questions, a lot of time for a lot of discussion. But when push comes to shove, I just want to make sure that the Brotherhood knows that if they want to talk about something, I'm here for them. And if they have ideas, I want to hear them. And we want to make sure that we're putting our best foot forward. So as we go forward, hopefully past the election, we can start to actually make some real strides and do some great things. So that's my video for tonight. That was the pulse of the campaign, what's worked, what hasn't worked, and just a shout out to thank my team for their support, and for everyone else who's supported me up to this point. If you have any questions, or you want to read more about my campaign platform, you can go to TonyP2015.com. And if you want to contact me, you just get me on Facebook, or you can use the contact us link on the website. And I'm here to help in any way I can. Thank you very much, and have a great night.